What is up, guys? I'm back. Finally with the long-awaited advanced Milano tutorial for you, okay? Well, this is gonna be a very long tutorial. This is gonna be a crazy ride with some really sketchy techniques, but if you follow along with me, you will be able to make this ship. You will be able to have your own version of the advanced Milano. I really like this ship, guys. This is my all-time favorite ship. I'm getting tired of saying it already, but I really love this ship, and this is gonna be a very detailed tutorial that will teach you achieve this ship for you, okay? As I told you before, this ship is based in my starter version, okay? So if you haven't built the starter version, you can stop this video right now. You have to go to this video that is listed in the screen right now. This is the starter version of the Milano. And since this tutorial is based on it, we're gonna upgrade the starter version. You have to build the starter version first, okay? And then you come back here and you can transform your starter version into this version that you're seeing here, okay? And we're gonna talk about the ship, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff that will make it, okay? So let's not make this already longer than this hour-long train that is probably gonna be, and let's get started already. Let's go. As always, guys, I'm gonna try to leave the list of required parts in the description, okay? I'm gonna try to make a list that tells you what you're gonna use from the first and what you're gonna have to buy to complete the advanced version. Also, guys, it's very important that you go to your camera settings in the game and make sure that camera height is set to fixed and not eye level, okay? Because this can influence in some angles that we're gonna use in our build, alright? Make sure it's set to fixed. Okay, guys, so you have a starter Milano here, right? The ship is exactly like the one I did in the first tutorial. I'm pretty sure I didn't change anything here besides the interior, right? But what I did already was to remove the decals from the wings and stuff, because sometimes I get a little worried that if you come and remove the part, there's gonna be some lingering stickers in the build, so I always prefer to remove the stickers first, okay? The first thing you're gonna do here is to remove all the unnecessary parts and parts that we're gonna place in a slightly different position later, alright? So follow along with me what we have to delete. Basically everything from this part to the left is gonna be gone. So we start removing this, remove all of this, all these blue top parts here we're gonna remove too, okay? These fuel pod covers here, we can remove these ones, remove this, all these we're gonna remove, alright? What else can we remove here? We can remove this rock hopper propeller. This is gonna be in a slight different place, alright? But this part here, we won't remove this part. This part's gonna be our best friend throughout this build, and you will understand why, okay? So we're gonna do the same in the other side. Remove all the wing parts. I'm going fast, but you can go slowly just to make sure you're not removing anything that you don't have to, alright? These ones too, like this. You can also remove these thrusters here, okay? We won't use them. You can remove this lingering rock hopper propeller here, okay? Take it out. These nacelles, the speedbird nacelles, are gonna stay in this exact position. This is the final position for them, alright? You can remove these two winglets from here. Let's take a look around, let's see if you can remove anything else. You can also come here and peek from this place and remove this azimuth reactor from here, because we're gonna place this in another place, okay? And I think this is pretty much it for now. So how this is gonna work, guys? We have some parts here that go straight into the grid, okay? We're gonna make them in a bit. We're gonna make a couple more pieces here. And then we're gonna work with some angles. We're gonna make an angle backwards, going back to the ship for the main wing, the main gray part of the wing. Then we're gonna alter this angle just a bit to make the blue part over the ship, okay? Like the hull, the curved hull that goes back. Then we're gonna make a 45-degree angle for the front of the ship, the nose, right? This dreaded nose, we're gonna get rid of them finally, all right? And then at the end of the build, we're gonna make some vertical angles that use kind of a frustrating and annoying technique, but I try to develop a method that makes this as straightforward as possible, removing all the unnecessary frustration from it. I'm gonna explain them to you, okay? Let's go then. the first thing you're gonna do, we're gonna paint our best friend here in red, okay? So we don't remove it and we know exactly what is our reference, all right? Then we're gonna duplicate this walkway up front here and we're gonna make 3 in a row here. 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna even paint this one in another color. Let's just leave it blue. And 1, 2, 3 for this side, all right? Then you remove these 2 inner ones. You're gonna have just this disconnected one. And we'll duplicate the Speedbird nacelle here. You just press E to duplicate it. And you press E again to flip it, and you're gonna connect it to this walkway here, and you can remove this walkway from here. Then you do the same in the other side. You duplicate this guy, flip it with the E, put it here, connect it to this red guy, and you can remove this guy, and we have this part already done. And now we're gonna make some scaffolding here so we can create the angles for the wings, alright? First thing you're gonna do, we're gonna remove this vent from here, and I'm gonna put a walkway up here and paint it orange. So it's gonna be easier for me to just duplicate this guy instead of painting everything orange when I need one, okay? I'm gonna paint this one orange and this gloss finish, alright? What we're gonna do now, starting from the back of our best friend here, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the ground, okay? Just like this. And we're gonna make 1 to this side, like this. And we're gonna 1, 2, 3 to this side. Just like this, and then we're gonna complete like a small square at the top, at the point, at the tip. Sorry guys, at the tip of this scaffolding here. Okay, just like this. Then I go 4 to the ground, 1 to the left, and then 3 to the right, and complete this small square here. All right, we're gonna do the same at the other side. So duplicate this guy here. We go 1, 2, 3 to the 4 to the ground, all right? 1 here, 1, 2, 3. Make a little square here, okay? And then we will get, what's the name of the part? It's a cargo link. We're gonna put a cargo link right here, and 1 cargo link in the other side, right here. You can paint this one in gray or this light gray and orange, the default color, because it's gonna be easier for you to see where you have to press your mouse, all right? Now we're gonna choose the, what's the name of the reactor? I forget. Zenith class reactor, okay? We're gonna put 1 here, and the same at the other side. Just like this, all right? The Zenith class reactor is a great part for us to use to put angles because it makes our character stable when we lean our backs on the part, okay? And the walkways doesn't do this. Sometimes the character gets a bit jumpy. Your player gets a bit jumpy and you can put the window in the wrong position, alright? We still need 1 Zenith class reactor in the front here, but it is offset a bit. So we will duplicate this one up itself, alright? Get a small vent, put it at the front of this walkway, you just duplicate it, alright? And then you put it, you pull this guy here until this vent is at the left side of it, just like I did. You can remove this vent now, and you're gonna put a rock hopper propeller in the place, just like this. It's kind of hard to see, guys, I know, but I always try to disable my lighting mods for you to see in all different platforms how it's gonna really be to build this, okay? Just follow along with me. If you make some effort here, you can see what I'm doing. Go with this guy to the back, like this, remove this guy, and you're gonna have this shape. You see how this is offset half step to the side to this guy? Because when you duplicate the Zenith reactor here now, you're gonna be able to put it right here. Make like this triangular shape with them, okay? 2 at the side here and 1 at the middle in the front. That's what you have to get to make this angle right. Exactly like this shape. We're gonna make the same thing at the other side now. So you just come here, you duplicate this guy to the top of itself, alright? Select the small vent, put it at the front, then you get this walkway, pull it here until the vent is at the side. You can remove this vent now. You're gonna get a rock hopper propeller, flip it. You always have to flip when you get the rock hoppers for you to make this work. Put it at the side of this walkway here and slide it down half step, just like this. And you can duplicate the Zenith here, and you're gonna put the Zenith at the side of this walkway, just like I did. Remove this guy here, and you have this triangular shape in this side, and you have this triangular shape in this side, all right? Now you can remove all this tree here. You're not gonna use these guys anymore, and you can remove this tree here because we're not going to use these guys anymore. And we're going to have this shape for us to make the angle. This bridge here is only used so we can have this all these parts connected to the landing gear. Otherwise, it would be all flickering in red, glimmering in red, and we would not be able to save the build to continue. All right. Then what you're gonna do? You're gonna press your right mouse button and you're gonna apply the edits, and we will get on foot to put the window to make this angle. Let's go. So let's go, guys. We just go here, turn our torch on by pressing T, okay? Jump over here, and we're gonna lean our back in this corner here, just like this, okay? You see I'm going backwards, I'm pressing my S key here, and it doesn't go any further back. This is the correct place you have to stand to make the angle, okay? Then we're gonna press Z, and we'll choose the rounded window, okay? And as you move your mouse, you see it snapping in the snap points of the Corvette parts. You are gonna press V to toggle free placement, just like I did. You see it has a yellow border at the top, toolbar, okay? And then you're gonna get your mouse and aim for this exact corner here. You're gonna count 1 bar, 2 bars. In the third bar, you're gonna go to the top right corner where all the small lines intersect. Exactly what I put my mouse right here, okay? And you're gonna put your window like I did here, okay? Now you just go to the other side and we're gonna do exactly the same. Come here, jump over these guys, go backwards until you're stuck in the corner here. Make sure you're in the right spot. You're gonna count 1, 2, in the third bar, go up to the top left corner where all the lines intersect with your mouse, exactly where I'm pointing right now, as you can see in the screen, and you put another window here, just like this, okay? And then you can go back. Let's go. We're gonna edit the Corvette one more time. Okay, now we're adding to the Corvette again, okay? And now I will simulate to you what you're gonna do if you misplace a part, because this is something I noticed I did wrong in my latest tutorials, okay? I wasn't clear enough what you're gonna do and how to check if you did put a walkway in the right position, okay? I'm gonna come from behind of the ship, you see the window here, and I'm gonna duplicate this guy here, and I'm gonna put it here. Right now, as you can see, it is facing inwards to the window. The correct alignment would be that one that I'm putting right now, but I'm gonna place it wrong in purpose, okay? You see when I come here, it goes all crazy and flips like a 180 and gets into the window, all right? Okay, I'm gonna put this one wrong, and I'm gonna put this one in the right orientation. You see, when I put in the right orientation, I'm gonna flip it 180. You see, it goes smoothly from this place to this place. You see, it doesn't flip when it goes inside the window. This means it is facing forward. It's facing the right direction. But how can we check if you actually did it right? I'm gonna put this one here, and I'm gonna select a small vent, and I'm gonna put the small vent on top of this walkway I just did. If the vent goes like facing this direction, going opens in the back side, it means it is in the right orientation, okay? Check what happens here. Just look what happens when I put a vent in the other one that I purposely put in the wrong orientation. You see how the vent is opening to this side, to the front of the ship? This means this guy here, this guy is wrong. It's in the wrong orientation. It's 180 flipped, and you're gonna have to fix it. Otherwise, you're gonna have problems up ahead. Okay, how do you fix this? Because if you come here and you delete this walkway, this window is gone with the walkway, and you would have to make the angle again. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna delete this, and so goes the window. It's simple, guys. You just press the right mouse button and you go to Store Design for Later, okay? And now you come here to the Corvette Workshop again, and you enter it, and you go Start Fresh Edits to your ship, and you go here and click Begin New Modifications. And as you can see, the window is back. The windows are back. and you can do it again, okay? Now we're gonna do it the right way. So we duplicate this walkway here, we put it here, facing the correct side now, you see? As I put it to the side, it just goes smoothly without spinning like crazy, okay? This is the right orientation, you just do it here, and you're gonna do it here too. See how it goes smoothly? If it was wrong, you would be doing like something like this, like flipping like crazy. You just go here and you use your mouse wheel to put it in the right orientation. You just put it here, let's check if it's correct. You see it's facing back, it's opening back, this means this one is correct. And you go to this one and you check, it's also opening in the back. That means it's facing the right orientation, facing the front of the ship. Okay, and now let's make the scaffolding for the tip of the wings. For the tip of the wings is gonna be quite simple actually, guys. Let's see. You're gonna have to duplicate this walkway 2 times to the top, like this, and 1 time to the front, just like this, okay? The end shape will have 1, 2, 3 in height and 2 in depth, okay? Then you're gonna get an Argonaut calling, and you're gonna put an Argonaut calling here at the front, aligned to the front and sloping to the back of the ship, like this. And you will get then a turbine aerofoil, flip it, put it here, connect it to this Argonaut calling, and another one up at the front here, just like this. You're gonna make like this long wing. You see, it's the double of the length of the older wing, just like this. This part's just like this. We're gonna duplicate this to the other side now. Just come here and duplicate this 1, 2, and 1 to the front, okay? And you can get the parts from the other side. Duplicate this, put here at the front, and get this turbine aerofoils, put 1 here and 1 in the front connected to this walkway here, okay? Now we're gonna paint these guys all in gray and dark gray gloss finish, so we have it at the correct color already, so we don't have to keep painting the ship at the end. All right, just do like I did here, and you have the wing tips done. You see how we have a much longer wingspan for the ship. This is the correct wingspan for the Milano. You see, very long wings on each side, the main wings. It's gonna look great when it's done, guys. You're gonna love it. Okay. Well, now we're gonna do some cleanup here, and we're gonna install the first set of Rockhawker propellers for the radial thrusters that go under the wings. All right, let's start by this side. How we're gonna do it? We're gonna remove these 2 walkways from here, and this one we're gonna duplicate and put it at the side. And then we're gonna get the first Rockhawker propeller. We're gonna flip it like this, put it here, just like I did, and we're gonna slide this walkway half step to the front like this. And then you can remove this walkway from here and the one below it, and the window is gonna be gone with it, just like I did here, okay? Then you can get this Rockhawker propeller here and use it like flipping like this and put it in the side. It's gonna be stuck in the right place. And you can remove this walkway from here, and this Rockhawker propeller is at the final place, the correct place, all right? We're gonna paint this one in dark gray, gray and dark gray and gloss finish, okay? And we're gonna go to the other side and do the same. This time is gonna be a bit easier. So we go here and remove this walkway and this walkway, okay? Get this propeller here, duplicate it, flip it, and since it's flipped now, we can slide the propeller to the front. We don't have to slide the walkway, but it's actually right here. I almost made a mistake here, guys, sorry. And you can remove this guy from here, all right? Get this propeller, flip it, and put it here and slide half step to the front just like I did, okay? And you can remove this guy and remove this one here. The window is gone, and we have both propellers at the right place. All right, let's go to the next step. Now I have to adjust our scaffolding, guys, so we can make the other angle, okay? This is the angle for the top of the hull, top of the wings, the blue rounded part that goes over the main wing of the ship, okay? You guys may be getting tired of the scaffolding stuff, but well, this time it's gonna be super easy, barely an inconvenience, okay? What you're gonna do here, you just come to this place, you see the zenith here, you just click it, slide it half step to the left, so it connects to the one at the end, like I did here. You get this corner of zenith class reactors, and it's done. It's just that. You just have to slide this guy half step to the right, half step to the side, and you're gonna be done with the no scaffolding. Okay, just click this guy. It's gonna snap to the right place already. Just click it and it goes to the right place, just like this. You see another corner of Zenith reactors here. This shape and this shape, and now we're ready to do the second window for the second angle of the ship. Let's apply the edits and get on foot to put the window. Now for this windows guy, we're gonna go to the exactly same spot, okay? Go into first person, make sure your torch is lit up, just like I'm doing here. And you're gonna come to this exactly same corner you were before. You go backwards until you can't move anymore, all right? Just like I did here. Press Z to open the catalog. Get the rounded window. If it's snapping like mine, press V to turn on free placement. You can check again in the top toolbar, the yellow border at the toggle free placement, okay? And we're gonna do exactly the same. We're gonna count 1 bar, this one, exactly at the side here, 2 bars, and at the 3rd bar, you're gonna align your cursor to the top right corner, right here where the lines intersect. It's the exact same spot. And you're gonna place your window right here, just like I did, okay? And since we're a bit back from where we were before, this angle is a bit less aggressive than the first one we put. And it's gonna be slightly in a different angle you're gonna see right away when I start doing the next part. So let's go to the next side now. Just climb here, go under this Rockhopper propeller here to the corner, just like I did before, all right? And do it one more time. You're gonna count, make sure you're in the corner, you can't move anymore, okay? Count 1, 2, in the 3rd bar, go up to the top left corner right here, where I'm putting my mouse right now, okay? And you're gonna put the window right here, just like I did, okay? And now we can go to the Corvette Workshop edit one more time. Let's go. Okay, now we're gonna make a lot of scaffolding here for a lot of stuff at the same time, okay? First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna connect a walkway to this window we just put, okay? Making sure it's facing front. You see, like I'm doing here, facing front. And this side too, facing front like this. We're gonna check if it's facing front using a vent like I told you before. You put it over here, and if it's open into the back, it means it's facing front, it's at the right position. Same thing here. You just you don't even have to put the piece. You just align it over the walkway. If it's opening at the back and you can see it in this position, that means it's in the correct position, okay? And now we can continue to the next part. We're gonna make some cleanup here. Remove all of the stuff you're not gonna use anymore. All the Zenith reactors, we don't need them anymore. And this bridge, we don't need this anymore also. So these guys down here, you can remove all of them, okay? We can also remove this guy too. We don't need this anymore. And the same at the other side. Remove all of this stuff. Take care just not to remove this walkway we just connected to this window, all right? You can leave it like this. And now let's make the scaffolding to the top, all right? What we're gonna do, we're gonna duplicate this orange guy here 2 times to the top, 1, 2, and then 2 more times to the front, 1 and 2, okay? And we're actually gonna do the other side, 1, 2, and 2 times to the front, 1, 2. You're gonna have like this L shape with 3 in height and 3 in depth, all right? Now we're gonna get a small vent, and we're gonna place this small vent at the front of this last walkway here. You put it here, and then you get the walkway and put the walkway under the vent, just like I did here, all right? You can remove the vent and duplicate this guy to the side 3 times, so you're gonna have 4 in a row, just like I did here, all right? Let's do the same to the other side now. Get a vent, put the vent at the front here, all right? Get the walkway, put it under the vent, just like I did here. Be careful not to snap it to the right, to the wrong place, okay? Remove the vent and duplicate this guy 3 times to the right until you have 4 in a row, just like I did here. You're gonna have this shape. Now we'll offset this walkway here, this one that disconnected from this one. You see? This one you're gonna offset this half step to the front using the Rockhopper propeller. Just get a propeller here, flip it, connect it to the side like this, okay? Get this walkway and slide it half step to the front like this. And you're gonna leave this guy here. You can get the same Rockhopper propeller from here, go to the other side, connect it to this guy here, just like I did, okay? And then you get this walkway and you're gonna slide this half step to the front too. You see, it was in this position and you're gonna put this in this position like I did here, all right? You can remove this Rockhopper propeller from here now, just like this. And the last part of offsetting we're gonna do here is gonna be like this. You can duplicate this last walkway, this topmost last walkway here. You're gonna duplicate it to the side 1, 2, 3, 4 times, going through the build like I did here, okay? 6. You're gonna have 6 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now you can remove all of this. You can remove this one, you can remove this one, all this pillar that was here, you can take it out, and you can remove this one. Be careful not to remove the wrong spot, the wrong parts. You're gonna leave this one here, just like I did, okay? Do the same to the other side. So we go, duplicate it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, so you have 6 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And you can remove this whole pillar here. 1, 2, 3. Be careful not to remove this Rockhopper here, all right? And then you can take this 1, 2, 3, and 4 out, and you end up with this shape. You see? Take a look how it is, compare it to yours, see if it's in the same position, okay? This small stair here going from one to another, this 4 here clipping inside this blue one that we left here on purpose, all right? And this guy here connected to our best friends in this angle, okay? Just like I did. If you have this shape, you're ready to put the parts now. And I know all this scaffolding part, right guys, this last part we just did was kind of a pain, right? It was annoying. I know it was annoying, okay? But just stay with me because now we're gonna do so much stuff here. I'm sure you're gonna be satisfied at the end, okay? This is gonna be great, guys. This is gonna be great. Let's start putting the parts here and you're gonna see how much we're gonna do in one single step for this build, okay? Well, the first thing, get this Rockhopper here that's already in the right color, duplicate it, flip it, and you're gonna put this here connected to this orange walkway, like I did here, okay? Then we're gonna flip this one again and put it in the other side. Now you have these 2 Rockhoppers in their final position, all right? Next, we're gonna start with the wings. You're gonna get the Speedbird nacelle, okay? Flip this one, and you're gonna put it here at the right, at the outmost part of the scaffolding. And then you will paint this one in blue and orange and metallic finish, okay? Then you duplicate this one, flip it, and put it on the other side, just like I did, all right? Now we're gonna go for a Speedbird, actually a Vesper diffuser. You're gonna get a Vesper diffuser, rotate this one, connect it to this nacelle here, okay? Flip it and put it on the other side, just like I did. You see, we're going to do something very similar to the original build, all right? Then you go to the back of the ship and you will select the Vesper cowling, this guy here, okay? You're gonna flip this one and connect this one to the nacelle at the front. Just pay attention, this one is gonna go through this orange walkway here. You see how it flips inside this walkway? It's supposed to be like this. Duplicate this one, flip it, and put it on the other side, connecting to the nacelle, like this. And you have these 2 guys going through this orange walkway, okay? Now we go for the hard frame diffuser. Get the hard frame diffuser and put it one here in this position with this orange detail facing backwards, just like I did here. Take this one, press E, and press E again to flip it and put it on the other side, just like this, all right? Now we will duplicate this turbine aerofoil here, the wingtip, okay? Just press E to duplicate it. You're gonna flip this one and put it over this orange walkway here, just like I did, okay? You're gonna see this guy flipping inside this Vesper cowling that we put here. You're gonna have this shapey, all right? You can then paint this one in blue and orange in metallic finish, all right? Duplicate this one and put it on the other side at the same position, just like I did. Just like I did here, okay? Now we go to the front of the ship and you will make some cleanup here. First thing, we're gonna take this orange walkway here out, remove this one, go to the other side, remove the same walkway. We don't need this anymore, okay? Take it out. And then you're gonna go under the wing here and you're gonna remove all of these 4 walkways here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the other side and do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. We just removed all of them. Now you can duplicate this turbine aerofoil here that we painted in blue. Duplicate it one more time, flip it vertically pressing R, and flip it again pressing E, and you will connect this one to this blue walkway here that we have from the previous build. Just do like this, press E, and put it on the other side connecting to it, okay? And then you have this shaping of the front wing just like this. The last part, guys, you're gonna press Z now and go and get a small vent, okay? And then you're gonna put this one at the front of this walkway here. You see it's blue. See how it's painted blue already? Duplicate this one and put it at the front of the other walkway, just like I did. It's gonna go at the front of the walkway, okay? Then you go to the back of the ship, and you can remove this walkway, and this vent is gonna flip to its final position. It's gonna be in the exact position it must be when you finish this build. Remove this guy, okay? And there's actually one last step. You're gonna get then the, what's the name? It's the wing, it's the Arcadia S foil. You're gonna put the Arcadia S foil connecting to this turbine aerofoil here at the top, but not at the front, like this. You're gonna put it at the back, just like I did here, okay? Flip this one, pressing E, go to the other side, and do the same. Connect this Arcadia S foil to the back of this top turbine aerofoil, just like I did here, like this. And we have the top wings almost done. We've already removed all of the scaffolding we had here, okay? And this is almost done. Look at this. Look how much we did in one single step in the build process. And it's looking very nice, isn't it? Look at this wing, so smooth, so this curve, okay? And now we just have two last things to do here to finish this part. What we're gonna do? You're gonna duplicate this front part here. It's the Argonaut winglet, okay? And you're gonna go to the back here at this triangular part that I don't remember the name now. You will put this guy connected to the inside like this, you see? But not in this position, because there are 2 ways for you to put this Argonaut winglet. You can put it like this. I'm gonna put it just to show for you. And then you will have like this small triangle in the corner and this round capacitor like thingy in this point. But I think in the other position, it looks a bit better. How you do it? You take it out, put it on the floor, flip it pressing E, okay? And then you go back and rotate it until it clips again, it connects again to the part. I think this one looks nicer. This one looks nice because it has like this vertical grill here that matches this vertical grill here, okay? So I prefer to put it in this position. You're gonna paint this one in gray and dark gray, okay? Duplicate this one, press E to flip it, go to the other side, and then you will put this one right here, just like this. And you have this back wing shape complete like this. And I'm gonna go on foot just because I want to show you something, okay guys? I'm gonna apply the edits, I'm gonna go on foot, I'm gonna run to the front of the ship. This is not really necessary, but I want to show it for you, okay? Look at this. You see this Rockhopper propeller here? This is the one that you just put. Look how smoothly this goes inside this nacelle here. It's a very nice finish, isn't it? But we still have a problem here. We have this gap here. You see this gap here that is between the front of the tip of the wing and the Rockhopper. It's because of the different angle we did before. Because this wing is angled back a bit more. The wing tip, I mean, a bit more than the wing support. This part. But there's a way for us to fix this. Let's go again to the Corvette workshop and I'm gonna show you. We're gonna come to the front of the ship and then we will select the Speedbird dome, okay, dome section, this one, and we're gonna just connect this guy to the top, to the tip of the wing here, like I did. Paint this one in gray and dark gray, okay, and now we're gonna do the same to the other side. Duplicate this guy, flip it pressing E, and you connect this to the tip of the wing like I did here, just like I did, okay? You have these two domes here doing this finished job. I'm gonna go on foot again so I can show you. And look at this. Look how hidden this guy is right now. You see? Like the rock hopper going up and going inside the nacelle. And this round part here connecting to the tip of the wing just coming, I'm gonna go in first person, just coming from this line and then rounding and hiding perfectly this rock hopper propeller part here. This looks very nice, doesn't it? Do you think this video deserves a like for this, guys? Seriously, look at this. I'm gonna give you a 10-second window so you can decide if you wanna go and click like in this video, because this small part here took me days to figure out. I mean it. I think it was like 2 days just to figure out this detailing to hide this part and make this as smooth as possible as the underside of the wing. I really wanted to do something special for this, guys. So if you like this, please leave a like, because you have no idea how this helps the channel. Recently I found out that every time someone hits like in the video, YouTube will deliver this video to 10 more people, you know? I'm not sure if this is actually true or not, but I kind of believe it because, well, if you like it, please like it, guys. It's gonna help a lot and it's free. Go ahead and do it, alright? Now that I gave you this treat, guys, it's time for me to slap you again, sorry. But we're gonna make the nose, and the nose can be a bit overwhelming, but not if you follow exactly like I'm doing, okay? Don't rush, don't do anything different than what I'm doing here, and we're gonna get through this nose very smoothly, okay? So let's go then. First thing, we're gonna remove this old nose here. I'm gonna miss it. Actually not, but let's go. Take it out, and we're gonna also remove these guys from here. These Argonaut winglets from the front, okay? We're just gonna leave this as this part, like chopped off. You're gonna get this walkway here we have, and you're gonna put one here and one below it, alright? And then you can remove the top one. Now you're gonna get the Zenith class reactors, and we're gonna put one at the top, one on each side, and one in the front, just like I did here. After you've done that, you come closer here, and you remove this walkway from the middle, just like I'm doing here. You see, you go with your mouse until you get this one selected, remove this one, and you have this shaping. Alright? Then you can press your right mouse button, apply edits, you will get on foot, okay? And you go to the front of the ship, make sure your torch is lit, because you're gonna need it, okay? And go into first person mode, this is very important. You're gonna come here and you're gonna press your face in this slot here, in this gap. But don't keep pressing. Once you stop moving, just release your left stick or your movement keys, okay? And now you're gonna press Z to open the catalog. Go here to the first tab, get the rounded window, okay? Make sure free placement is enabled, okay? Like I did here. You're gonna go up and you're gonna see these 2 dots here. These 2 black dots here, these dark ones. You're gonna aim exactly at the middle, exactly between them, like I'm doing here. And you will put the window right here, aiming at these dots. You go to the other side, press your face in this slot again, in this gap, okay? Look up, look for these two black dots, aim at the middle like I did in the other side, aim at the most you can, like the best you can in the middle here, and put the other window like this, okay? Now you can go and activate the Corvette Workshop one more time. Now we'll make some cleanup here and put some walkways here to help us, okay? You can remove this bottom zenith here, all of them, just like this, okay? You will then duplicate this guy over here, okay? You put this at the side here just to make it as a reference, and then you slide this to the side, but it has to go inside, into the window, inside the window. The window must not be large. You see, like this window is large with the rounded curves. This is because this is in the wrong orientation. You want this to be like this, with a small window, okay? But it's not just that. It must also be facing the front of the ship. Like it is here, it's flipping too much. When I come from the side of the Zenith reactor to the window, you see this guy flips a lot. This means it's probably in the wrong position. Well, how do you fix it? You put it here and you make a 180 on it with your mouse window. You go 1, 2, and now you see it goes a lot smoother inside the inside this window, okay? But we're gonna check this later anyway. Don't worry. You go here and you put it here like this, and you're gonna do the same in the other side. See? It's flipping too much. It's flipping too much. You go to the window and you rotate it 180 like this, and it goes a lot smoother now inside the window. See? See what I'm talking about? You put this right here, and you're gonna have this shape. How do you check if this is in the correct position? You press Z, and you go and you get a small vent like we did before, and you put the vent on top of it. If the closed part of the vent is at the front of the ship, this is correct. You see the vent is opening at the back. This means this walkway is in the right position for us to continue, all right? Check the other one, is also right. These two guys are right. I'm gonna put the vent here so you can see. This is exactly what you must see. If you're not seeing this like this, you will have to do it again. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to do the nose like I wanted to do, all right? If it's wrong, it's simple. You just press your mouse button, go store design for later, and start a new modification. Since we're already in the right step, I'm not gonna do this now, but do it. Otherwise, you're gonna be very frustrated with the nose, all right? Let's continue. What you're gonna do now, you can remove these two vents we put here just to check if it's in the right orientation. Remove this glue, and then duplicate this guy 2 times to the front, and this guy 2 times to the front, okay? Remove these two here, and we will have these 2 red ones floating here, all right? Because we're gonna work with one at a time. You can remove the Zenith reactor now, I don't need it anymore, just like I did, okay? And now you will stand exactly where I'm standing here. Duplicate this guy 1 and 2 times to the front, all right? Just like I did here. Now you will get this part here. It's the, where is it? Argonaut winglet. We're gonna use several of those now, okay? You're gonna put this guy in the floor, like I did here. We're gonna flip this guy upside down, and we'll use the capacitor and the grill as a reference for how we're gonna place this in the right place, all right? We're gonna flip this guy 1 time pressing E, like this, and we will rotate this part until you have the capacitor at the bottom left of the part and the grill at the bottom right of the part, just like I'm marking in the screen right now. You have the piece upside down, the capacitor at the bottom left, and the grill at the bottom right, just like I'm doing, okay? And then you can slide this guy up, and it will go straight to where it must, connected to this place, just like I did here. You put it here, and it's done. Now you can duplicate this walkway over itself 1 time, and put another one connecting it to this place here. You see? Connecting it to this. If you need to just go a bit to the right to make it work, you have this shaping right here. Then you will get this guy that you just put here. You're gonna duplicate it pressing E. You're gonna put it on the floor, press E again, okay, to flip it, and you will rotate this until you have the capacitor at the top right and the grill at the bottom right, just like I'm doing here. And then you will slide this guy over here, and you will go straight where it must, connecting to this walkway. All right, and after you've done that, you have this winglet here with this triangular shape to the front, and this here with the grill at the front. You can go and remove all of these walkways. You don't need this anymore, all right? And you will go to the other side of the ship and do the same. We're gonna do exactly the same here, guys, but now we will do it mirrored, right? So let's go. We duplicate this guy 1 and 2 times, like this, right? And then you can go ahead and duplicate this guy here, put it on the floor, okay? Press E to mirror it, right? And it's already in the right position, as you can see. But it's because you have the grill at the bottom left and the capacitor at the bottom right. The capacitor is at the back of the ship, the grill is at the front of the ship. If you slide it up, it must go exactly where it needs, clip it inside the other Argonaut winglet that was there already, okay? You just put it here like this, all right? You can duplicate this guy over itself like this. You put it 1 to the side like this. You have the same shaping right now, okay? You can then duplicate one of these guys here, okay? I'm gonna duplicate this one, I'm gonna put it here, and you must now put the capacitor and the grill at the front of the ship, at the left side. But the capacitor must be at the bottom, at the top, I mean, and the grill at the bottom. You see, both of them are at the front of the ship, in the left side of the part here, but they are mirrored. You just press E, and you're gonna have the capacitor at the top left, the grill at the bottom left, you know, at the front of the ship, and this is the right position for you to slide it up and connect this to this walkway right here, just like I did, okay? Now you can remove all of these walkways. Remove this, 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 and this. You don't need this anymore. And if you go to the front of the ship, and you're gonna see this shaping at the bottom with the small triangles, like I did here, and you're gonna see this shaping at the sides, just like I did here. The small triangles are actually inwards to the ship. Last part, you're gonna go and select the, what's the name? It's the relay joint. You're gonna put a relay joint in the middle here. You just put it here and you flip your mouse wheel and it's gonna go 45 degrees, like I did here, okay? It's gray, and you're gonna paint everything here in orange and black gloss finish. You paint everything. You paint all the winglets, this ones that's gray here, this one too, and you paint the relay joint in this color, okay? And this was a bit overwhelming, right, guys? I know, sorry about that, but at least you made it, okay? You made a decent nose for the Milano. It's gonna get even better once you get the other decorations at the end of the build. All right, let's go. Let's just finish here the last detail. That is the part that connects this walkway here to the nose. All right. For that, you will duplicate this walkway over here. You're gonna put this connected to this part, like this. Okay, going straight to the nose. Now you will get a vent. Put a small vent to the side here of this guy. Take this walkway, slide it to the side until the vent is connected to the back of it, like I did here. Okay. Now you get a rock hopper propeller. Flip it, put it here like this. You will slide this guy to the back like this. It has a lot of snap points now, so it must be a bit hard for it to put at the right place, but it's here, just like I did here. Okay, you can remove this rock hopper now, and you will get one of those fuel pod covers that we had in the previous build. Okay, you're gonna flip this guy until it's in this position here. Okay, upside down like this. You will connect this to the side of this walkway, like I did here. You can paint this one in gray and dark gray, like I did. Okay, go to the other side, remove this walkway. You can duplicate this one, press E to flip it and connect it to itself, and you have like this round shape going inside the nose, like I did here. Okay, now the nose part is mostly finished. You can also remove this landing gear because you don't need this anymore. Okay, when you did the first build, this landing gear here didn't actually act like a current landing gear or something like that. Well, anyway, you don't need this guy here anymore, so you can remove this safely, no problem. One last part for complexity, and the ship will look a bit better. Now let's get started to edit the body of the ship, okay, guys? Since we did something very annoying right now, let's do something a bit more pleasing, okay? What you're gonna do here, we're gonna remove a lot of stuff and move other parts. So first thing, we're gonna take this fin here out, this fin out, we're gonna put it later. Remove this streamline cap here too. Remove the main engine, okay? Remove this Medusa. And you're gonna get the Zenith class reactor and you're gonna put this here for now, okay? And then you duplicate this walkway here 2 times to the back of the ship. You're gonna go 1 and 2 because this ship has more space than the other one, internal space, which is a good thing, right? Now you can duplicate this orange one here. We're gonna put this guy at the bottom here, right? At the back, I mean. You duplicate this rock hopper here and you just put here so you can offset this guy half step to the front like this. You get and put this one at this part, this place. You can remove this rock hopper here, duplicate this guy one more time, okay? And then you duplicate this guy to the top of itself like this and this, okay? You can remove this orange one. Then you have this, this, and this in orange, all right? What you're gonna do now? You get this fin, and you will offset this fin half step to the back because the ship is a bit longer. It has a better scale than the first version, all right? So just click this guy here, and it's gonna try to go to the right place already, okay? You're gonna go to this place, like aligned to this walkway now. Go to the other side and do the same. Click this guy here, it's gonna go to the right place right away, like this, okay? Now you can remove this middle one here, offsetted, this walkway here, and you're gonna get the Zenith class reactor and put it here, like this, going half step inside this walkway here, okay? You can then remove this walkway here, all right? And this walkway, you're gonna get this one and slide it to the back until it's in this position, okay? Like I did here, it's aligned to the bottom one like this. What you're gonna do now, you're gonna get a small vent, and you're gonna put a small vent at the back of this walkway here, like I did, all right? And then you get this walkway and slide it under the vent, just like I did here, okay? You see what I did here? Now you can remove this vent and you will get the main engine back. It's the Kino Stream Thruster. You're gonna put one connected to this walkway here, because this engine is actually in the right position now. In the older build, it was too low. It has to be in this place, just like I did here. And doing this, we actually give more room for the window. You can see through the whole window at this section of the ship. In the other build, we couldn't. The Kino Stream was like cutting half of the visibility from here. All right. Now you can remove this walkway and leave it like this. All right. Now guys, we're gonna go to the last and hardest part involving free placement of this build. This is time for us to start working on the vertical angles, okay? What's the big deal with the vertical angles anyway? Well, all the angles that we made until now, we made inside the space station, and they were quite precise and quite straightforward to do if you make the appropriate platform for you to stand up, walk at the right spot, look at the ship, and place the window, okay? Well, the vertical angles are a bit different because we gotta do this in outer space, okay? And we use like a timing. We have a specific timing for us to put the right place, the window in the right place. Well, that's enough talking, okay? Let's make the scaffolding we need to make these vertical angles. And I'm gonna try to make this as straightforward as possible for you, all right? Let's make the scaffolding now. We will make 3 scaffolding here because we're gonna make 3 angles, one for each of the bottom wings and one for the top, all right? First thing, remove our best friend from the guild for now because it's gonna be in the way when we make the angles. We're gonna put this one back when we're done, all right? Hi guys, Damien here. I'm adding this in the post-edit phase of the video, okay? To advise you to watch the 10 next minutes of the video or so before you start building it, because I want you to make sure you're up to the challenge of making these vertical angles. This may be too overwhelming for some people, and I don't want you to spend and to waste 20 minutes of your time trying to make this if you're not really up to it, all right? I made another version of the ship that doesn't use these vertical angles. It doesn't look as good as the vertical angles, of course, but still looks pretty good. I'm trying to put some pictures of it in the screen right now for you to decide, all right? And if you decide you don't really want to mess up with glitching and making these vertical angles, then you can safely skip to this timestamp in the screen right now, and you're gonna avoid a good chunk of probably frustration in the build process, okay? So skip to this timestamp if you're not safe enough, all right? And just finish the build, ignoring the bottom wings and the top fins. You will have an incomplete ship, but that's okay, because by the weekend, I'm gonna have a link in a pinned comment in the comment section with the missing part that you need to finish the build without the vertical angles. And if later you want to come back and try to make the angles, it's up to you. It's up to you to decide, okay? Have fun and see you soon. Duplicate this walkway here, and I'm gonna put one on each side, aligned to the Zenith reactor, like I'm doing here. You see? At this place. And then over the Zenith reactor, we will use a part we already have from the previous build. It can be the bolted joint, all right? You're gonna put the bolted joint right here, right in this place, and this is enough for us to make the first angle. And now for the scaffolding for the bottom wings, we're gonna duplicate this orange one again, and we're gonna put this to the side of this rock hopper propeller here, and we go 1, 2, 3 to the ground. You see? Make a pile of 3 of them, like this, and then we will make a platform here of 2 in this square platform here. Okay, this is enough for us to make the angle. Let's do the same on the other side. You go there, you put it here. Be careful not to put it in the wrong place because this one is loose. You see, you're gonna put exactly aligned to the rock hopper support like this. You go 3. Oops, take this one. Put here. You go 3 to the ground, and then you make a small square here. and this is enough for us to make the angles we need, all right? For the next part, guys, we're gonna go inside the ship because we actually built it in outer space, all right? So we just apply the edits, run inside the ship, and we're gonna fly it through a near planet. And I want you to do exactly as I'm doing here, because we can avoid mistakes if you follow exactly what I'm doing, okay? I'm gonna give you instructions on that. First thing, let's make a stairway here going to the roof of the ship, because this is gonna make things easier for us if we need to adjust the angle, okay? Get the internal stairway and put this one right here, go into the roof, so you're gonna be able to exit the ship very quickly from this stairway here, all right? Then you go here and you fly into space. Let's go. Once you're out the station, navigate a bit further from the station, and then you go into your discoveries and pick a planet. You can get the bigger one in the system if you want. I haven't tested it in Gas Giant, so I would advise you to use a normal planet for this. You're gonna select it. You're gonna put this mark on it, okay? Click on it like this. It's gonna be this marker here. Then you go back to space again. You find the marker. There it is, the marker you just put, and you're gonna pulse to this marker. All right? Go straight to the marker like this. As soon as you exit pulse, automatically you want to hit reverse in your ship. You're gonna press S if you're playing with a keyboard, or you're gonna press your left trigger if you're playing with a controller. Don't touch the mouse from now on, okay? Right now, just reverse the ship. The ship is gonna go backwards, and you will go backwards into space until you reach like a 600 unit distance from the planet. The ship is gonna slow itself once it's getting to this distance, okay? But when you hit 6400, you can stop. Let's go a bit more. That's it, just like this, all right? Now what you're gonna do, you're gonna press X, and then you're gonna press E, and leave the pilot seat. Once you leave the pilot seat, the game is gonna create a restore point, as you saw in the screen. If you look at the cockpit now, at the canopy, you see you're facing straight into the planet, okay? What will you do? You press ESC, you go to Options, Reload Restore Point. That's a restore point that was just made. What's gonna happen now? Once the game is restored, is reloaded, the ship is gonna be flat above the planet surface. The game is gonna level the ship automatically. You see the ship leveling itself? And now we're exactly flat, parallel to the planet surface. That's exactly what you want, okay? Let's go to the next step then. Now guys, you do the following. Don't touch the mouse, don't touch the left stick on your controller until I tell you to do so, okay? You will go into the ship seat so you can control the ship, all right? And now you will want to make the ship go upwards a bit until the atmosphere is almost vanishing below the ship, like I'm doing here. You see, I'm going up a bit until the atmosphere is just barely be seen under the ship, like I did. Don't roll the ship. If you roll the ship, you're gonna have to restore your restore point one more time. So just leave it like that for now. You're gonna press X, and you're gonna go leave the pilot seat one more time, all right? Once you've done that, you can go outside, jump here to the side, and get your torch. And now I'm gonna explain to you how this works. How does it work? It's like this. When you're free placing, like the windows here, or in the station or over the ship, like I'm about to do for you to see. See, I'm gonna put a window here, any place, anyway, like this. The bottom part of this window is aligned with the floor. When you are over the ship or when you are inside the space station, the floor is the floor. Is the floor of the space station or is the ship itself? This is why this window is aligned, is parallel to the ship floor, parallel to these walkways and these modules here, okay? But if you manage to put your window while you're floating in space, the floor is gonna be the planet itself. And since the ship is leaned over the planet, it's not perfectly aligned over the planet because it just put the nose of the ship up, then this window is going to be aligned to the planet, and we will be able to get a window tilting up or down depending on how we did leave the ship over the planet. You will now press Z and press C, so you went the select mode, and you can remove this guy. Remove, don't select it. You're gonna press X for you to remove this guy out. You see the delete up there? X, press X, and this is gonna be gone. Okay, now you can get out of this edit mode, and you're gonna align yourself perfectly inside, on top of these 3 black lines here, okay? Align yourself here, facing in the middle of this part here, the middle of this bolted joint here, all right? And you will go to the corner of the walkway. I'm almost falling from the walkway here. Can you see? You will look back at this bolted joint here, okay? And now you can go open the Corvette configuration. You get in the first pane, you're gonna get the rounded window, all right? Make sure your free placement is toggled, like always, all right? You're gonna see a dot instead of an X when we're gonna try to put the window. And you will aim about this, you see this orange arrow here? You're gonna put your mouse here and go up, right in the middle of this part here, at about this place here, when I'm pointing right now. Align to this bottom part of this central frame, okay? And now what you're gonna do, you're gonna press backwards, and then you're gonna press your mouse button to put the part, because you need to walk out of the ship, and you have like a fraction of a second, so you can put the window, and it's gonna be tilting up. This is a glitch, guys. We haven't used any glitches yet in our builds. This is the first time we're gonna use a glitch. Glitches are things that require timing for us to put in the game. The other stuff is not glitch. This is a glitch, okay? First glitch you're gonna make. So let's do it. Aim at this point and prepare. You're gonna go backwards and press your mouse button, okay? With me. See? See what I did? Now you can see this window here. It's tilted up. But it's not quite in the exact place I want it to be. It has to be a bit up, just a bit up from where it is right now. Right now I'm floating into space, as you see, looking at what we just did, okay? You can see it has a nice angle because it looks like this line here, this outer line from this fin is going up and continues. This window is continuing this line here, okay? Okay, let's place it again. Let's place it again. I wasn't expecting us for do this in the first try, all right? If this angle is not good, you will have to go inside the ship and make the nose a bit up or a bit down until it gets about this angle here. So let's try it again, okay? You can't edit this part. You have to remove it and put it again, because if you try to edit, you're gonna propagate errors inside the angles and errors of alignment, I mean, okay? Your game is not gonna crash or anything like this. Don't have to worry about this. This is perfectly safe for you to execute, all right? Let's do it one more time. I'm gonna press Z here, press C, and I'm gonna remove this one by pressing X, all right? And I'm gonna get another window now, a new one, and I'm gonna try one more time. Since it was a bit below what we wanted, I'm gonna put the mouse a bit up this time, okay? Try to make it center. I'm gonna put it right in the middle of this black line here. And let's try this one more time. In the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and you're gonna go back and press your mouse button, okay? 1, 2, 3. It's basically in the same place, guys. I want this bar to be up a bit. I don't want it to be sink inside this corner here. I want it to be a bit up here, all right? So we're gonna try it one more time. I'm gonna leave all the trials, all the attempts in the build so that you can see that even when you are an experienced builder, you still have this kind of frustration, this kind of problem with this kind of angle, okay? But it is worth it in the end because it adds such a flavor to the ship when you are able to do it right, okay? Let's try it one more time. Remove this old window from here, okay? Straight at the edge, I think is okay here. Get a new window. I'm gonna put it even a bit up more this time because when we go backwards, the mouse, it misaligns a bit. That's why we're not able to make it so perfectly. One more time, guys, in the count of 3, backwards and place. 1, 2, 3, and go. Yeah, now I think it's about right, guys. Now I think it's about right. We're gonna leave it like this, you see? It's a bit up, it's a bit above this corner here. I actually wanted it to be a bit more, just a bit more up than this, okay? So I'm kind of a perfectionist. Sorry, guys, but I'm gonna try it one more time to make it just a bit upper than this. All right, one more time then. Get a new window, put it about here in the middle. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now it's too much. Not cool, not cool. Let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Oh God, and now it's perfect. Now I think it's exactly what I wanted, all right? We're gonna keep this one. Do you guys think it was really that hard? Seriously, it wasn't, right? We didn't take 5 minutes to make this, and this is gonna make such a difference in the end model of the ship. It's gonna look so much better. So I think it's like an effort worth taking, okay? Like it is annoying, it is bad, but it's worth it, guys. Trust me. Now we're gonna make the angles in the wings. There, you know, flying in space like this and making stuff in your ship kind of hits differently, don't you think? All these muffled sounds and stuff. It really is something different. Something different than the ordinary build in the station. Let's go for this guy now. Actually, guys, for these angles here, we have to adjust the alignment of the ship, of course, because otherwise we're gonna put the window in the wrong orientation, okay? So we go inside the ship again by this stair that we put here to facilitate stuff. You are going to go into the seat, and then you're gonna leave the seat once more to create a restore point. Press ESC and you go reload restore point, okay? Because now the ship is gonna be aligned to the horizon once more, all right? And now, don't touch your left stick, you're gonna roll the ship. Just roll the ship for now, all right? Let's go to the seat. You just tap the roll button like I'm doing here, okay? I think this angle would be good enough for us to put the window. Let's check. And you can use the horizon, you can use the atmosphere to see how you can mimic the same angle, because you're gonna have to rotate the ship in the other, roll the ship in the other orientation too, okay? Just look at the left wing there. I'm gonna put a mark on the screen for you to understand what I'm talking about. Take this atmosphere there as a reference for when you're gonna roll your ship to the other side, okay? Just leave the pilot seat then. And let's go outside, get the other window done, okay? Okay, guys, you want to go to this uppermost wing here, okay? Because the window is gonna be aligned to the planet, to the horizon. That's why we're gonna use this one, okay? And now we will align yourself with this dotted line here, this dashed line here. Not the first dashed line, but the second dashed line, because this one goes straight into this red light here. And this is what we will use as reference to put the window, okay? So you just walk over this black line here. You go to the corner of to the edge of the walkway here. Look back inside this red light, right? And you will select. Make sure you turn your torch on if you need, because I don't know how it's gonna be the lighting in your planet. Okay. You will select the rounded window. Make sure free placement is toggled. All right. And you're gonna do the same here. We're just gonna count 1, 2, 3. Go backwards and put the window. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. You see? You see how it's done? This is not exactly like I want it to be. Okay? I wanted this bar here to be exactly aligned with these striped lines here, striped painting in the Rockhopper propeller. Okay? But I'm actually think I'm gonna leave like that. It's okay. It's not really that necessary to be so much precise from one side to another. It's gonna look good anyway, okay? I think this is good enough, like it is right now. Now what you're gonna do, you're gonna go inside the ship, you're gonna tilt the ship to the other side so I can put the other window in the other place, all right? Let's go then. Remember, as soon as you start going inside the pilot seat here, you let go of your left stick. Okay, with me, let's go. All right, now check the horizon at the left side of the screen. See where the horizon is facing in this toppermost wing, okay? And you're gonna rotate your ship in the opposite direction until you can mimic this horizon at this part. Let's go. Just tap the button very slowly, wait for the ship to stop until you get like this angle we had there. I think it's about like this, okay? And now you can go press X and leave the pilot seat. Go outside once more. And let's go to the other window at this side now. Remember to turn on your torch so you can see better what's going on, all right? Walk over the second dashed black line here until you almost fall from this walkway. Look back, aim straight into this red light here, and on the count of 3, you're gonna go backwards and put the window, okay? 1, 2, 3, go. I forgot to select the window, guys. Okay, let's go again. Well, now we have the window selected, right? Let's align ourselves inside on the top of this black line once more. Just walk all the way here, all right? Look back, aim at this point here, and at the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, go. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? Let's compare the two and see if we're gonna leave it this way or if we're gonna redo this. This one is hiding the light. You see the pill light is very hidden under the bar, and on the other side, the pill is showing a bit when you walk to this. Not too much. Let's see. I think it's pretty similar actually. Let's check this. Let's try this one more time on this side, okay? I think it's decent enough the way it is right now, but you can try it one more time just for us to see. Let's go. One more time. Align yourself to this black line here. Go to the corner. All right. Look back. You need to remove this guy. Don't select it. You remove by pressing X, and you get a new one. Thanks for the warning. Okay. And then we will once again aim our cursor at the center of this red light here, and at the count of 3, we're gonna place it going backwards. 1, 2, 3. Let's go back. Whoa, this one was really bad, right? Really bad. Look at where it went. Don't worry, guys. It's like this. It's like this. Let's remove this guy. See the window here? Take it out. Let's do it one more time. Sometimes it is annoying, but it's worth it at the end. Think about the end build, guys. Think about the end build. You know what? Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to make another version of this ship, just a quick video without these vertical angles. I can make a without the vertical angles. It's not gonna look as good, but will look good anyway, okay? So if you're really tired of this, you don't want to do these angles, just leave a comment below this, and I can make a quick video about 3 minutes making a conversion without making these vertical angles, all right? Let's do this one more time then. At the count of 3, I'm actually too far away. Let's go a bit closer to the edge. At the count of 3, let's go into 1, 2, 3, back and put. Yeah, now I think it looks better. Now I think it's more aligned to this one. Almost the same as was before, right? But it's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be good. It's gonna look great. And now we can finally stop this and go back to the station and continue the build, okay? Let's go then. I know it's a bit this part is a bit stressful, guys. I know, sorry, but I really wanted to make something premium for you, okay? Go inside the ship, and one very important thing you gotta do right now. You gotta go to the seat, just leave the seat, okay? This will create a restore point, and now you need to reload the restore point one more time, because if you try to go inside the station without doing this that I did right now, there's a high chance that your ship will go through the station and will not land, okay? So you have to reload the game after you glitch it like this, all right? Now we can go back to the station. Let's go. And go to the station. There it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it's a bit hard, all right? But once you see the end result, I know you guys are gonna like it. And it gives a bit of variety, because you get out of the station, you go get some fresh vacuum of the space, because there's no fresh air for us here, right? But at least we changed the scenario a bit. Let's go inside again. Great, let's go. Now that we're inside the station, guys, just go to the Corvette Workshop once more. Modify your ship, modify Milano, okay? And the hard part is done, okay? The annoying part is done. Now it's gonna be all flowers from now on. It's gonna be great, okay? First thing, let's go and put the top fins here. Remove these two walkways from this place, alright? Duplicate this one and connect it to this window in any orientation, preferably like this, alright? Now you can remove this bolted joint from here, and you can remove this window from here. Aim to the window framing until it's glimmering in blue, and you can remove this guy. Now you duplicate this one to the side like this, and you can remove this one, alright? And what you're gonna do, you're gonna duplicate this one, press E, and do a 180 on it, and you're gonna put like this. You see how it's looking? You do the same at the other side. Just flip it pressing E, and you're gonna put this connected to this place like this. And you can remove the center walkway from here. Okay? You see like it got a little dent. It's not exactly aligned to this guy here. Well, you can go back and try to align this window better if you want. I think this is looking pretty good. I think this is okay. It's not gonna be that noticeable once the build is done, but you can adjust this if you want. Just go back to space and put the window a bit lower, and you can make this transition very smooth. All right. For these guys right there, down here, we're gonna take one of these walkways here. We're gonna place this in the window, like facing forward, like this. Remove the other ones, like I did here. All right. Same thing on the other side. You get one of these and you put in the window. Going inside the window like this. Let's try to put this aligned in the right place. Facing forward, yeah, it's facing forward, okay. You can remove all of these guys. Now let's check if both of them are facing the front by using a vent. Come here and put a vent on top. It's opening at the back, then it's right. You go to the other side, it's opening at the back, then it's right. If it's not right, just click the right mouse button, store design for later, and start again. All right, let's continue then. Now what you're gonna do, you will duplicate this guy to the side like this, get a vent, put the vent at the left side like this, okay? And then you will get you can remove the top one, you get this walkway, put it at the front until the vent is at the back side, just like I did here, and you can remove this vent, all right? Let's do the same in the other side. Get the vent, put it on the top. Actually, we didn't duplicate this guy yet. Let's put this one here, all right? Remove this one. Now we can get the vent, put it at the right side like this. Get the walkway, slide it to the front until the vent is at the back, just like I did, okay? And now let's start putting the wings here, all right? First part of the wing is gonna be the hard frame diffuser. You're gonna put a hard frame diffuser here, aligned like this at the side of this walkway. All right, and you just duplicate this guy and go to the other side and flip it and put it there, like this. Now you can remove this walkway with no problem. Remove it from the other side too, okay? And now you will get, what's the name of the part? It's a Vesper diffuser. You're gonna put the Vesper diffuser connecting to this guy like this, okay? You see, like this way. Now you're gonna paint this one in gray and dark gray, and this one too. Duplicate this hard frame, press E to flip it. It's a Vesper diffuser actually, not a hard frame. Put it on the other side, okay? And you can paint this one too in gray and dark gray gloss finish, all right? Let's go to the front of the ship now. Go here. Now we will get the Super Cruise aerofoil, all right? And you will connect the Super Cruise aerofoil to the side of this Vesper diffuser, like I'm doing here, okay? This guy you will put in the default color, light gray and orange, all right? You're gonna leave it like this. You will duplicate this one, go to the other side, flip it, connect it to the front, like I did here, all right? And the last part we need for this bottom wing is the Argonaut aerofoil, all right? Just rotate it till it connects exactly like this, going inside this Rockhopper propeller, all right? This one is already in the default color, white and orange. You just duplicate this one, go to the other side of the ship, press E to flip it horizontally, and put it here, okay? And now we have the bottom wings of the Milano done. Look at them. Whoa, man. I think it actually looks better than the ones that I put in the showcase, because it's aligned a bit differently, you know. I'm actually quite happy this turned out like this, in a slightly different angle than I put in the showcase. Very good indeed. And let's continue to the build now. Apply the edits. And now that we saved our build, we're gonna go back to the workshop, okay? Modify Milano. And let's put our best friend back here, because we're gonna need him in a moment. Where is it? The whole linkage, like this, okay? Paint this one in the gray and dark gray, gloss finish, duplicate this one, flip it and put it on the other side. Okay, now it's in the right place. And we're gonna make a finish here. We're gonna put a small winglet here, just to smooth this in a bit, all right? We're gonna duplicate this orange one here, and we're gonna put this one here. Oops, wrong place. This one here, and go it to the front. You can remove the back one. Do the same in the other side. You just put this one connected to this guy. Make sure it's not loose to the sides, exactly in the middle of it, all right? And you're gonna put one at the front here, connecting to it, like this. You have two in a row. And now you can remove the back one. You will get, where is it? It's the Argonaut winglet, okay? Flip this one upside down like this, and then you rotate this guy until the capacitor and the grill are in the top part of the winglet, okay? And then you will connect this guy here, just like this, all right? You're gonna paint this one in gray and dark gray. You can remove this walkway here, you don't need it anymore, you see? And now you can duplicate this one, flip it, go to the other side, connect it to this walkway here, smoothing out this transition, and you can remove this guy from here. And you have the bottom wings going inside the main wings in a more smooth way, a more direct way, like it was before. All right, let's continue. Now we're gonna do the backmost wings of the Milano, okay guys? We're gonna start from our best friend here that is back after its small trip to get out of the way in space, all right? We duplicate this walkway here and put it at the back of our best friend, all right? Now we're gonna get a vent, put it at the back here. You get the walkway, pull it here till the vent is at the right side. You can now remove the vent. You will get a Rockhopper propeller, flip it, put it here, so we can offset this guy half step to the front like this. You can remove this walkway, duplicate our best friend here, flip it, put it to the side of this walkway here, like I did, all right? And then you can remove this guy, and we will finish this by using, where is the part? An Arcadia blade. We're gonna 180 this and connect it to this part here, all right? Paint this one in gray and dark gray. This one is already at this color, just making sure, okay? Let's do the same for the other side. Duplicate this one, put at the back of this part. We're gonna go get a vent, put at the back of the vent, offset this guy to this side until the vent is at the left, remove it, okay? Duplicate this Rockhopper here, put it up here, so we can slide it to the front half step, like this. Remove this guy, okay? Duplicate this one, flip it, put it at the side, like this. Remove this walkway, and get this Arcadia blade, flip it, and connect it to the end here. And we have the back wings done. And now guys, perhaps the most satisfying part of this entire build until now, okay? We're gonna use radar domes to make the main actuators that go here inside this wing. It's a large round part, and the radar dome is a perfect part for this, okay? I'm gonna show it to you, you're gonna see how satisfying it is. Just duplicate this walkway here, you're gonna put at the back of our best friend here, and then we're gonna duplicate this one and 2 times to the left, like I did here, until you have 3 in a row, all right? Then you can remove the first and the second one, you leave this one here, okay? Now what you're gonna do, you're gonna get a Rockhopper propeller, and you're gonna put this flipped to the side of this walkway, you just put it here, all right? And then you will slide this walkway just half step to the front, like this. Make sure it's in the right place, okay? Take a look at how it is clipping inside the other parts. You see this guy here? Now we go to the front of the build. You will get the radar dome, and you will put this radar dome here until it's facing front, like this. Sometimes it's a bit hard to put in the right place, but you're gonna get it. Just like this, you see? Put the radar dome here, okay? See if it's clipping like this, if it is the small part, round part here is clipping over the wing, and it looks just like this, all right? Now we go to the back side of the ship, aim for this walkway here, and just remove it and see the magic happening. And this dome falls down in the exact place it must be, okay? Paint this one in gray and dark gray, and I must say to you guys, this part is absolutely perfect for the spot. It's perfect. I'm gonna put a picture of the reference in your screen so you to understand. Even this smaller like round part that goes right over this dome, it's perfect. It's just like the reference. It's just like the real ship, you know? It's amazing. It's a shame we can't mirror this guy exactly how it is to the other side, because this small part here, this round part, it stays in a different place in the other wing. But in this wing, it's perfect. It's simply perfect for this. Just look at this finish. Look at this. It's amazing. You've seen this in the showcase already, but I don't get tired of seeing these guys. This was so hard to put here, so hard to find the right spot for it. It doesn't even clip. You see, like this blue wing comes from this place, and it doesn't even clip inside this dome. It just touches it, like it was meant to be placed here. All right, this is great. Let's do the other side now. We're just gonna do the same thing here. Duplicate this walkway here, put at the back of this part, okay? And duplicate it 2 times to the right, like I did here. You can remove this 2, get a rock hopper propeller, flip it and put it connected to this walkway like I did here, okay? Check if it's connected. And then you slide this 1/2 step to the front, like this. You can remove this rock hopper propeller. Go to the other side and duplicate this one since it's already in the correct color, okay? Just press E over it. Come here and move your mouse until this guy is at this position, like facing the front like this, okay? Put it here. Check if it's clipping like this. You see the clipping, how it's done. Go to the back side and remove this walkway, and it just falls to the perfect place. You see? Just perfect, guys. This is beautiful, beautiful. You see here, this round part should be here to be perfect, but man, it's 99.99 perfect already. So I'm really happy, more than happy with it. Okay, more than happy. This is amazing. And we're almost at the end of this build already, guys. It's been a long ride, right? I know it's been a long ride, but we are getting to the end. Now we're gonna work on the top of the ship, on the roof, all right? First, we're gonna remove these stairs from here. We don't want it like in the way, okay? And now we will get this orange guy here, and we will move it. We're gonna take it out from here, go like to the back of the ship, and you start sliding this guy down, and it's go to a lot of different places, and we will leave this one once it reaches this place here. Once it sinks inside this place, you see, it is connecting to the back Zenith class reactor, okay? You're just gonna put this guy here. You have to duplicate it now. So make sure you're selecting the right part when you're hovering your cursor. Try to find the orange one until the orange lights up like this. You see, exactly like this. Place E again to duplicate it, and you slide it front once more until it sinks and connects to each other one more time. You see the 2 smaller orange squares in the middle of the build. 1 orange square here and 1 orange square here. Now we have all this stuff full of walkways, so we have lots of snap points to put the top decoration of the ship. All right, let's go then. We will start with where is it? We will start with the streamline trim cap, and this one is gonna be aligned with the top of these 2 fins, with the front of these 2 fins, just like I did here. Okay. Then you will get the streamline trim and put it right after this guy, like this, okay? Then you will get the azimuth class reactor, and you're gonna put the azimuth class reactor right here, like the streamline trim we just put. It's gonna clip inside, in the middle of this azimuth class reactor, just like this. You see what I'm talking about? This part here is clipping exactly in the middle here, where I'm putting my mouse right now. This is the correct place, all right? And finally, you're gonna get the Medusa class reactor, and you're gonna put here at the back. But be careful, because this one can be aligned to the fins that go upwards like this. It's not like this that you want. You just slide it a bit more to the back until it sinks and connects to the turbine, to the engine, all right? And you put this guy here. Now we're gonna paint these guys all in the correct color, starting from the front. This one is gonna be blue and metallic finish, all right? Actually, it's not metallic finish, sorry. It's gonna be blue and orange and inverted gloss, like this, because we want this top part here to be blue, okay? This one is gonna be white and black inverted gloss finish, because we want this part at the top to be the clearest, the lighter that is possible. And the azimuth class and all the other parts from the to the back now, they're all gonna be gray and dark gray metallic finish. So you paint this reactor in this way, you paint this one, and you also paint the main engine all in the gray and dark gray metallic finish, and you're gonna end up with this decorations at the top, okay? As you can see, guys, the build is almost done. We're really close to the end now. You see the ship has its shape already, the wings are looking good and stuff, we already put the domes and all, but some of my viewers like Stephen and Hawkins, they asked me if there was a way to have more internal storage in the ship. So actually, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you two possible ways for you to finish this build, okay? One of them is gonna be more reminiscent of the first build, the starter build, right? And the other one's gonna use the new Ambassador Heavy Booster to have a more refined look, okay? So I'm gonna make one to this side and one to this side, and then I'm gonna use the one that I prefer most, all right? Let's do it this side then, more like the first build that I had, okay? We have this head here. We're just gonna duplicate this guy to the back like this. You can paint this one in gray and dark gray gloss finish, okay? And for the engine, you can use this new part here. Where is it? Oh, here it is, the wide body thruster, okay? You can put the wide body thruster here, and you're gonna paint this wide body thruster in gray and dark gray, inverted gloss to make it dark, okay? This has a very similar look to the engine we were using before. The engine we were using before was the Titan Sublight Thruster. You see, it's almost the same, but the Titan Sublight Thruster was a really long engine and didn't allow us to have this extra walkway here. So what happened when we did that? We lost a lot of space in the upper deck of the ship, okay? But with this setup, we can get a lot more space, okay? I'm just gonna finish the front here, like it was in my first build, all right? Gonna get the Argonaut winglet here. It was like this, right? Duplicate this one, flip it, and put here, connecting it to this part here. This one was orange. I mean, cobalt and orange inverted gloss, okay? This one was the same, yeah, cobalt, yeah, blue and orange, and metallic finish. And you can actually paint this one. I think this one looks better in the cobalt and orange inverted gloss like this, or even this one here, the orange and black gloss finish, okay? This would be an option. The other option for the build would be removing this guy here. We're gonna remove this walkway from this place. We're also gonna remove this part here. This is Speedbird fairing. We're gonna remove this one from here too. We're gonna leave like this, okay? And then we will use the new part. Looks awesome. This Ambassador Heavy Booster here, okay? And you still need to have this orange walkways inside here so you can position this booster in the right place, okay? I'm gonna get it one more time. Get the Ambassador Heavy Booster, flip it, and then you're gonna slide this guy to the back until it is in this position. So you can put in a lot of places here, but just check exactly where I'm putting it. just like this, okay? If you see from the top, I'm gonna paint this one in the right color. It's blue and orange metallic finish, okay? And you can have these two options. These are two possible ways. And this side, if you're using this option, you're actually gonna want to finish it just a bit more. You're gonna get this turbine aerofoil here. You're gonna flip this one, put it in this position, and you're gonna connect this right here to this part that was back there. All right, and you're gonna get this one more time, flip it vertically, and put it over itself like this. Okay, this one you're gonna paint this one in the cobalt and orange inverted gloss finish like this, and this bottom one you will paint in the same color, cobalt and orange, but in the metallic finish like this. Okay, you see it looks mostly the same, but this part here, it has a most refined look. It looks a lot more refined because of this heavy booster, okay? If you look it from behind, you see this is not as faithful as the original ship, as the real life ship, because the real life ship has this shaping in the engine, and this heavy booster is a bit different. But still, man, look at this. I still think the left part here, this left version here, looks a bit better overall than the right part, okay? I still think like this. Talking about specifically about internal space for modules, okay, for Corvette modules, if you use this version here, the left version in the screen, you have in total, I think, 14 internal slots worth of space for you to put stuff like refiners and bunk beds and nutrition and internal storage, okay? 14 slots. If you use this guy here, this side, then you will have 3 more in each side. That will total 20. Okay. So if you pick this version here, you're gonna have 14 internal slots. If you pick this version here, you're gonna have 20 internal slots. And it's up to you, guys. It's up to you. You see, I use what you like best. Another advantage of using this one is that you can get this gun here, and you can make this one a bit more discreet by putting it over here, like I did, okay? And then you have like this smoother look down here. You have this smoother look up here with this curved part, okay? This one from the behind, it's gonna look a bit better than these two because it's gonna be very smooth. It's the one that I used in the showcase after all, right? I'm gonna use this one, so I'm gonna remove this part from here, and I'm gonna continue the build with this method here. All right. Another thing, if you're gonna use this one, you may run into complexity limit issues, and you may have to remove some parts like these winglets here, you know, just for you to be able to save the build with 100 parts, because this one is way simpler than this one. Okay. Let's continue with this option then. So we're just gonna remove everything from here. We take this one, this, and take these 2 walkways from here, and also this small booster at the back, okay? Then we will duplicate this guy here and flip it and put it on the other side, aligning it to this one. Look at this. Very nice, right? Very nice finish. And now we're gonna have to put this one here, this at the bottom. Oh, I have to remove this Speedbird fairing from here, sorry. Now we get this one from here, this turbine aerofoil, flip it with the E, put it under here, okay? And now we get the top one, flip it, and put it over this one, like this, to make a better finish. And I'm also gonna get this gun and put it up to make it more discreet, right here, like I did it in the other side, okay? And currently we are at 93/100% complexity, but there is still stuff here that we're gonna have to remove. These orange walkways, they almost gone. Okay, we're not gonna keep these ones. So let's add the last parts that we need and finish the build. So let's remove these orange walkways here. Okay, we have 2 of them. You're gonna have to put your mouse here until you find the orange glimmering one, like I did. You can remove this one. And you find the other one, it's also here, you see, like the glimmering is like with an orange tint. It means you're selecting the correct one. Just remove these guys, all right? And you will have this. And to wrap up this roof, guys, we're just gonna duplicate this middle walkway here, because we have one at the back, one at the middle, one at the front. We duplicate this one over itself, not between the 2 streamlined caps at the top, But like this, you see the difference? It's not between these pieces, you just go up a bit and put it right here, all right? You can paint this one orange, and then you will get the small vent, put it at the front of this guy, like this. Then you can get this one and put it here until the vent is at the side, like this. You offset this a bit. You can then remove this vent here, take care not to remove the wrong part, all right? And our final offset using the Rockhopper propeller. Change this guy to the side, connect it to this walkway like this, and slide this guy half step to the back, and you can finally remove this Rockhopper here. Why did we do this? Because now we're gonna use an Arcadia blade here. Where is the Arcadia blade? This one. We're gonna put an Arcadia blade here, flipped, connected to this guy, at this part, like I did, okay? You can then remove this walkway, duplicate this Arcadia blade to the other side, flip it and put it here, okay? And you can then paint these two guys in gray and dark gray, just like I did here, but I also painted this one in the wrong color. I'm gonna go back. It's the cobalt and orange inverted gloss, and you have this. And finally, guys, we will use the ducting outlet. We're gonna put one ducting outlet right here at this point, okay? We're gonna paint this one in, let me check. I think it's yeah, it's like this. It's gray and dark gray, gloss finish, okay? Like this. And then you can duplicate this one, go to the back of the ship. You're gonna put one here, right to the side of the ship, like this. And this one you're gonna paint in blue and orange and metallic finish, okay? And you duplicate this one, press E to flip it and put it on the other side like this, all right? And this is it, guys. What a crazy ride it was, right? Can you believe this? The ship is done. The structural part is done. We just have to put some decals now. I'm not gonna cover the Milano logo in this video because I already did this in the starter version, and it's basically the same. So you can go back there and remake the logo here because we lost it when we moved the wings, right? And I'm gonna add just one more little detail to make this like the icing in the cake, okay? So let's do it. For this we're gonna go on foot, right? Apply edits. We're gonna go on the top of the ship. Just around here. Go into first person, it's easier for us to see what we're doing, right? Open the catalog, go to the decals right here, and you're gonna choose this Awakenings decal, this one right here, okay? You're gonna increase its size a bit, like this, and you will put this guy here in a way that this ship, you see the decal is half blue and half orange. This is perfect for us to put right here in this gap. So it's gonna look like this round circle in the Milano, the round circle that is in the right side of the Milano, the actual ship. You're just gonna put this one here like this, and from the distance you can barely tell that there's a ship here and a guy. You see? It looks perfect for this. The credits for this goes entirely to my bud Cosmic Mosey. Cosmic Mosey has his own channel. He also has some very nice models of the Milano and the Benatar, something that thinks out of the box. He uses some base parts to make details in the ship, and they do look very nice. So if you don't know his channel, go make a shout out for Mosey here, okay? Go visit his channel. It's worth it, I guarantee you, all right? And now let's go into photo mode and take a look at their ship. Just look at her. It's really beautiful, isn't it? This is my best design by far, guys, by far. I worked on this for almost 2 months. I spent a lot of hours making this ship, and I finally can share this with you, okay? I hope you enjoy this ship just as much as I do. This is gonna be my main ship for sure, okay? It's even better than the starter version. When I think about the internal space, it has a bit more, it has a better visibility in the back window. All the things that I wanted for the Milano, I was able to achieve with this build, and I'm very, very happy about it, okay? Let's take a look at the inside now, because I want to see if my interior got destroyed when I made this upgrade to the ship. Let's go. Well, I can see I lost some decorations that were here in this deck, the starter deck, but the modules are still there. Okay, no problem. The common area actually lost some stuff, but not too much. I got my bunk beds here. The Byte Beat is also here. My multi-tool archive is here too. Yeah, no great changes here. That's great, because I thought we were gonna lose this, lose all of this. Okay, the cockpit is still preserved. My panels that I added there, still good. We don't have like the side rooms anymore, but they actually are here, right? They were transferred to this part because we didn't have this walkway before, and we can still use half this walkway. We can still put some modules here, as you can see. If I want to put I don't know, make a nutrition here, I can. Even if this reactor is clipping inside the build a bit, okay? And this is it for the interior. I'm not gonna go in depth for the interior because my next video is gonna be a Milano interior tour, and I'm gonna show you how I did some of these decorations here in the interior. All right, I'm not gonna make this Milano video, this Milano advanced Milano tutorial longer than it is, because I believe this is getting almost to a 2-hour video. I hope I'm mistaken, because if it's a 2-hour video, nobody's gonna watch this. Nobody wants to spend 2 hours making a ship. Okay, well guys, and once again, what can I say? Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot for staying with me. Thanks a lot for watching this tutorial to the end, if you made it this far. Okay, I know it had some really annoying parts, some really stressful parts here, but I hope the end result makes it up for you in a way. Okay, I really hope I can still making this video, keep making these videos for you. I really like to make these videos and read all your comments, reply to your comments. It's really good for me. It means a lot to me. And this is my all-time favorite ship. And I really hope that I made it justice with this tutorial. And I really hope you can guys make your own version of it and fly around the No Man's Sky and make this ship like unforgettable. Okay? Thanks a lot one more time. If you like this video, please hit the like button, because it does help the channel a lot. If you like what you're seeing also, please subscribe. Share this with your mates. And I see you in the next one. Bye bye.